Two magnificent experiences, or at least I had to decide between the two. One was the opening of Adelaide Oval and the other one was the Port Adelaide Juggernaut.
Yes.
It is a train that is just rolling on, and jump on board before the seats are empty. But
how exciting was it to see footy back in the middle of Adelaide in a magnificent new stadium?
It was incredible, Mike, and it was difficult to actually, I guess, put into words the electricity that you could feel there. The walk was obviously magnificent, and this the entire town, it seemed, was so interested in what was going to happen. Fortunately for Port, it was a Port home game, but the electricity had to be worth 2 or 3 goals at least. Everybody had a teal T-shirt on. It was a.
Did you get one?
I did get one. I've got one for you later on in the program, but I think we just have to pay credit where it's due at the present time. The 3Ks, it used to mean something bad in the world, but now it means something fantastic. You've got Koshy, you've got Ken Hinkley, and I think Keith Thomas, Mike, has been undersold to some degree.
This renaissance at this footy club is amazing, isn't it? They were a basket case at the start of the 2013 season.
I think everyone
we love watching them play.
Everyone had them dead and buried. We're looking at the membership climb here. From 29 just 4 years ago to 49. That's exceptional. And they're now in a position where they can become self-sufficient and start making some serious financial decisions and reinvesting in the club itself.
I think if we got an update right now, that'd be 50,000 and more.
They can play, can't they?
Oh, they can. And they can play when it really gets hot. I want to show you this vision, thanks to Channel 10 in Adelaide, that had some sneaky vision of Ken Hinkley during the week about how they were about to prepare for the showdown.
The river's orange! The river!
And that's exactly how they play. They can handle the heat, and there is so much heat in clinches at the present time, but they can handle it. Adelaide certainly couldn't. And Brenton Sanderson's got some issues. His best player had his worst game under fire. Paddy Dangerfield, I've never seen him fumble. He'll get better, obviously. He'll deal with it.
He's copping a lot of attention, isn't he?
He is.
Good players do, I understand
there
that.
were fumbles that you haven't seen from a Patrick Dangerfield. It was a big day in Adelaide, of course.
Good players can also have a bad day, and the challenge for Adelaide is to find a way to win and others to step up when Dangerfield doesn't dominate, because they can't expect him at a tender age to carry them over the line every week either.
No, they've got to share the workload. I mean, this is what I was talking about, Mike. Just little things like that. He kicked the ball back to Port Adelaide, and it's not a Paddy Dangerfield thing. It's got to go a lot deeper than that.
Yeah.
But the pressure from Port Adelaide was phenomenal. They hit the front at the 12-minute mark of the third quarter. The Crows. It was a great fight back. And then just have a look at these numbers. What happened after that? It was an incredible one-way street, most particularly on the scoreboard.
That's also the belief that Port Adelaide have in their fitness and how strongly they run out games. So I'd be, if I was an opposition side and there was, anything reasonably close in terms of the scoreline heading into three-quarter time, you know they're coming. You know it is going to be on for young and old. You've got to beat them over 4 quarters.
And wasn't it great to see Ken Hinkley actually put that on the record, just to ramp up the psychological advantage if there is a physical advantage?
That's straight from Geelong, I reckon. That's what he's taken from there, isn't he? That's what we did at the best club in the game. This is what you blokes are going to do if you want to be that good.
Tell me this, are you worried yet about the possibility of an all-interstate grand final?
Well, I'm looking at the prospect of an all-Western Australian grand final.
They might have something to say about it as well.
Well, they are now looking at top 4, aren't they? They are genuinely playing footy that could compete at the very highest level, which is a great turnaround. The other